Hi, it's Andrea again here. This is the last Yama before moving on to the Niyamas. Very exciting. This one is Aparigraha, and this is a really good one. They're all really good ones, but I really love this one in particular because it makes me giggle. It's non-possessiveness, also known as non-attachment. And the reason why this makes me giggle is because I have this story. I will never forget my sister reading to me about non-attachment years and years ago. My sister Laura became a yoga teacher before I did, and she was reading to me about non-attachment, and I got my ego, like I got so triggered, I got so upset. To me it sounded like, what, we're just not supposed to care about things, like who cares if things come and go and whatever. And it's just, since then, I've done a lot of reflection about what non-attachment means, and have just brought in my mind. And this is a really good, non-attachment's a good marker for me in my own practice. It just, how much my mind has opened up, and how much I've evolved, because I don't feel that way about non-attachment anymore. So in this book here, our friend Deborah, I really love what she says about non-attachment, non-possessiveness, and about how the breath shows us this. The breath shows us so much. It's such an amazing tool for our practice. In this, she's talking about how we take a nice deep breath in, right? We fill up, we enjoy the breath, we're enriched, it feeds our cells with fresh oxygen, and then we let the breath go. We let it go. We can't hold our breath. The breath will start to become toxic in our bodies if we hold it for too long. So we breathe in, we enjoy it, and then we surrender, we let it go. And non-attachment is like this. When we try to hold on to things, they can even become toxic in a way. When we try to hold on to things or situations or relationships that aren't maybe the best for us, we can't always see the bigger picture of what's going on. We're not surrendering and letting go and letting the universe rush in. There could be something that's so much better for us that we're just not seeing because we're attached to the way that we think something is supposed to be, or the way things are supposed to go. I also really like the image of, so let's say you're out, it's a beautiful summer day or whatever, and it's probably going to be summer because I'm going to start to talk about a butterfly. So let's say a butterfly lands on your hand, and you just have this moment of like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. This butterfly, this amazing creature just landed on my hand. And I'm just thinking about it and becoming like so overwhelmed with joy. It just feels awesome. Then the butterfly flies away, and you watch it fly away, and there it goes. If you try to hold on to the butterfly, you'll kill it. You'll crush it. Its wings are so fragile. So you don't want to hold on to it. And then you also, while the butterfly is sitting there, you can choose to just be really excited and just in awe, or you could decide to feel sad because you know that you can't hold on to the butterfly. If you try to, you'll crush it. And you so have this sadness because the butterfly's here now, but it's gonna fly away. So that's an interesting way to kind of think of it too. As things do come in, we can be so in the moment and so filled up, or be sad because we know the moment will pass. And that's actually not living in the moment if you are thinking about how the moment's going to pass and you're sad about it. Interesting. Either way, we don't want to kill the butterfly. And we can also think about non-attachment when we think of like hoarders, people that hold on to like every little thing, whether it's trash or it's things they think they're going to need, whatever it is. And then you look around and their entire house ends up becoming so cluttered that you can't even walk through, and everything just starts to cave in on them, and they're not healthy anymore. They can't cook in the kitchen because there's stuff all over the place. They can't have people over because they're just so overcome with their own things. This happens, so with hoarders, it's like a really physical thing that you can see, but this could also happen when we're like being attached to things going on in our lives, people, yeah, situations. If we're not just letting things come and go, it all just can start to close in on us. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to say on this. I really, this one just kind of, again, makes me giggle because I'm still working with it for sure. Totally still working with it, but it's really fun to see how I don't, non-attachment doesn't upset me like it used to. I get it. It doesn't mean that you don't care. When we're not attached to people, like in a relationship, whether it's like an intimate relationship or we're parents to kids or whatever it is, if you are like holding that person so close that you're squeezing them and stifling them, neither one of you are free. When you, like, oh my gosh, to tell a mom to not be attached to their child, I don't fully understand, but God, that's going to be something to work with for sure. Be light about it. But you're both free if you're not attached, and you can let whoever it is be who they are. Or they go, like the butterfly. Don't crush the butterfly. All right, that's it.